It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. It's a short kick taken to the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, right there. Good job right there. Check. No. He's coming.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, here's Penny. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
And that QB's trash. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Escape situation, let's go. Check 52. Let's go. Joker. Out. Yeah. On the ball.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Get ready.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the run. Hey, check 24. Check 24. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Now a handoff to Ingram. A good comeback there after the penalty, 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's out. It's out time.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Who that? Who that? Mike.
From the 36, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Let's go now. 2, 42. Ain't no such thing as a loss.
He may try and run for this. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Watch the motion. Watch the motion. Shit. Hop on. Zip it. You got motion, man. You got motion.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. So they give it up just on their side of midfield, and, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for there.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
You better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Mike 57. Good job right there. He's crossing. He's checking crap. Reload. Shit.
Here's Wilson to throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Wilson's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
I got you, pump. Share. Go. Watch it. Take 4.
Ingram. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Yeah. Not a wolf. championships, baby. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
And an alley to run. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 89 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 75 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Let's go.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Hey, check.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
54. What we got? Kill. 49, check 49. Switch.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Slam. Shit.
Jackson on first down. It's complete to Snead. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Watch twist. 25, check 25.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
42's the mark. All day, dog.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Check 43. Orbit.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check. Fresno. 56. Bullet. Pass. Go. Mike 42. Henry. 42. Check. Mike 42. Here we go, D. All day. Defense. All right.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram. Complete. Room here to run. Trey. Give him 32 on the play.
Tell you what, though, when you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some.
Come on out here. Come get
So the
some.
big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Check. Lucky. Watch out. Check. Squeeze. Watch out.
Back to the running game. It's Ingram. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They go play action with Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Check. Crunch.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Switch.
Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin there to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Seahawks take over
Let's go!
first and
Let's go!
10
Let's go!
at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come here, switch it.
Go, go, go. I'll go special. I'll go special.
Check 48's the money.
One left, one left.
The money. Let's go.
One left, one left.
That's it. Right now, let's go.
19.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 26, check 26.
14, 14.
Dudes.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. They'll let this go for the end zone. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right? Where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Being chased out left. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. How about about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Here's Carson. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
They run again with Carson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2. Now it's Carson. But he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Slam. He's coming. Double up.
Check.
He's coming. Double up.
Shit! Watch the shit!
Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run with Penny. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Check.
Spot that. Check out, spot out.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check, Mike, 54. Focus, defense, focus. Check 31, check 31. Tighten up.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Sponge, hit it all. West.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flips to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Rush in. Check.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a